and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And that is not going to work out as planned. It's a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage.
In these goal-to-go situations, backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? Receiver in motion, headed left. Back of the end zone. He's good. Touchdown, Ravens. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Here's Hardy now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Not much happening there. Just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9.
On his fireworks.
Looking downfield, that's Musgrave, the tight end. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40.
So you come back
I
out
see
here
some
after
cheeks.
watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he's down
I
inside
see.
the 40-yard line.
You might have missed it, but I did.
Incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback in his
Come on.
to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open. They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And this has been a
Yeah, just got off work. Ain't gonna have to get off work.
I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle?
It's just how she is, man. She ain't like everybody else's one.
Now they're set up 1st and goal.
She don't even go to her own family events. She don't go to Ocean shit. She don't go to nobody's stuff.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy to
She like that all the time.
the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch
What? Crystal don't go nowhere? She don't.
In the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and
Don't let nobody stuff.
allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out.
Nah, I'll be asking her to go. I ask her to go everywhere I go.
We got ourselves a tie ball game.
It don't matter where I go. You want to go? You sure? I would like for you to go.
This one is
I asked her to go with me. In case I don't ask. So that way I can't hear, oh, yeah, no. I asked you to go. I don't want to hear that shit. That was being good. I could have hollered that song, but I said no.
Off the play fake. Jackson.
Oh my God, why is he so open? Play defense. Shit.
19 yards.
You know what?
Away to kick off this drive.
Man coverage, man. These
Doesn't it seem
motherfuckers
like that
ain't
every
no
time we see a
type of
highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
A modest gain.
Definitely man coverage.
It's second down.
All these bullshit ass passes. Brandon, what the hell are you talking about?
Motion man, set right. This one complete right side.
I'm fucking stuck. Move with him.
Inside the 30-yard line. Man in motion, heading left. They'll run it on first down with Henry. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. So we are... They'll come up on a second down and 8. They send the tight end in motion. And the pistol, Jackson ready.
Fuck that.
Left side, but that's
Getting
gonna
that
be
bullshit off,
incomplete.
dude.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
We know who would have really won.
On third down, Jackson. Quick hitting slant there. Remember, he had
goddamn motion shit, bro.
Fix
Fix that
He gets the
bullshit.
first down with that catch.
Yeah, motion.
Every once in a while, it just comes down
Motherfucking
to you
defense
need
is stupid
somebody
as
in the
fuck, you
huddle
know.
to
Fucking
just
motion.
make a play. And
Stupid
there's
ass
no whole
motion,
lot
this
of
shit
fancy
works.
here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have...
He is in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field.
You
And
tell me,
finished it
boy,
off
I'll
on
be
the
at work.
ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close.
I ain't gonna
only to
watch the
settle
wrong
for a
work.
field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put
That's
a great
impossible.
drive together, but they're able to capitalize
Especially
and
if
finish
it's a
it
nice
off.
sunny day.
6.
My phone be put up. Bitch, overheat out there.
Here's Cardi now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown.
Ball. Beat my
He'll
ball.
start at the 2. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
FOS ass game. Fucking motion.
So here's a
Not
first
what.
and 10 now. They'll start
Don't stick
from the
with
24.
Hey, nephew.
On play action, Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First and 10.
Well, you better pick up all them codes.
From the gun, it's Love. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
We get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being
Bro,
smart with the
stop.
ball,
No.
understanding it didn't
No,
quite
let him
develop
go
the
in my
way he
head. No.
intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave.
Come on,
And
keep
they'll
doing
move
this
this ball
stupid ass
way
shit.
down
Come on.
into the red
Do
zone.
it again.
Inside
Same
the
defense.
20
Bring it
yard
down.
line.
I'm going to call the same fucking play. Just because you want to keep doing that stupid shit.
Go right back to Musgrave. He's
Come on,
gonna
we're going to do it again.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key.
Yes,
Remember,
come
Mike,
on,
in the
come
college
on,
game, they get a
call it.
3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag. So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Bro.
Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's in! Touchdown, Green Bay. Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good. And the Packers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Jackson. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Defensively, that's just a missed opportunity. Like anytime you have 2 defenders in the area and neither one of them is able to make a play on the ball, yes, I know that the ball felt incomplete, but man, you got to get your hands on that ball and take advantage.
They put a receiver in motion to the left. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike, living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That's taken at about the 14, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Here's Love to throw.
Oh my God, boy.
Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll be taken down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
Tight end going in motion here. First and goal, and it's Henry. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
Again, it'll be Henry. Powering forward. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens.
Bullshit.
His 2nd TD of the game, and this one
Motion.
gives his team the lead. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has done.
Come on, man. God damn. Pick that long to pick a fucking field goal. Let's go. Damn. Damn. Niggas take all goddamn day to pick a fucking play. Pick a fucking play. Like, god damn. Man, will you come on? Damn.
And we're just getting started.
Take that long to pick fucking field goal.
Let's
go.
Joshua Carty for the extra point.
Too
He's
slow.
got it.
This shit.
And the Ravens have broken
Took
the
me all day to
lead
get
as they move
this
out
game
to a
started.
21-14
Let me
lead.
lollygag.
Here's Cardi now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown.
Damn.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing is Love. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. To throw is Love. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down. They go play action with Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Back to the air, it's Love. That is pulled in by Musgrave. And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Love. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. Love. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First down throw for Jackson. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's to Reed. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Green Bay first down. Back to throw is Love. This one is caught by Reed. And he's going to be taken down.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Green Bay.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So, great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They send him right out of the slot. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that is incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of player that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though it falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Cooper. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field And a chance to
At least you
extend
got
their
it.
lead.
Time to set it up and get another one.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to
What y'all
kill his
see
team.
that?
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Quickly to the outside and complete. And
I know. Thursday, ain't it?
after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
On 2nd down, Love.
Hey, catch.
Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it'll be 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. That's going to be caught. And he's
That was 4th down?
They get him down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. They'll send him over to the left. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. They motion a receiver right. Pistol give to Henry. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They've turned it over on down. Love to throw it on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's into the end zone. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Packers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He's going to let this one go deep. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great.
That's why I don't ever send him no money when he's in the
reports. It's not so
reports.
great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Here's Cardi now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
So he never thought about saying, hey, don't send no money to that account. Somebody else use it.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
No.
Throwing on second down, Love. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So
You don't understand that. That's why I don't say
they were
nothing.
all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
From the gun, it's Love. He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He's got it. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Here's Love. And he's going to be
Get rid of the fucking ball, man. God damn.
Will wrap up play in this
This
third
fucking
quarter.
game. Oh my God.
So
This game
no
is so
shortage of
fucking
offense
ass.
in this one as we end
It's
the
no
third.
good.
So now a big spot coming here. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this
Fuck
one,
that. This shit pisses you off sometimes. Like, God damn. How fucking stupid can y'all be sometimes, man? It's not that fucking hard. Games acts fucking Madden acts retarded.
Team's ready to go once more as the kick's away.
1+1 time, you doing good. Next thing you know, these motherfuckers are dumb as fuck.
Through the end zone.
How the fuck y'all so goddamn dumb? same fucking play. Nah, I ain't seen this before. Look at that. Watch this shit. Watch this bullshit, bro. You gonna send that motherfucker straight up the field. He was wide open. Call it before he even called.
Play action now. Jackson.
Oh, now y'all want to play smart.
Inside the 20-yard line.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
It's Ocean. She killed a whole family at one time. The whole family.
On play action, here's Jackson. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he's going to take this one all the way. 82 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. The kick
better kill him before they keep multiplying.
Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter.
Go clean it.
Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On play action, Love. That's deep for the back of the end zone.
I could do that too, same play. Yes,
Touchdown, Green Bay. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
What the hell is Brady? Oh, Brady. Yeah, that's why I said he ain't quiet. He would have already snuck back in here and picked his head. My man's be sneaking. Y'all be in this sleep, be in here like this. Superman dive out the bed. Y'all still don't feel it.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away.
Looking at cars and shit.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
I ain't going to do it. You know what?
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Second down, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender. And You're just saying box them out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot downfield for Musgrave. That is hot. What a throw. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. An extra point attempt to follow. He knocks it through. And the Packers tack on one more to their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the gun, Jackson. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You can secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Off the play fake, Jackson. Quick throw, taken in. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here.
That is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. A gain there of 20. First down, Packers.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
On 1st down, it's Love. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Now Love. And he will score again. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Green Bay. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. The extra point is up and through. And the Packers are able to extend the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Shit, this house would already been up. I swear, I watched all these houses go up fast as hell.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
Now, faking the give. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 76 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he gets into the end zone for the 2. So it's not over yet. It's back to a 2-score game. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch him by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd and 6. Nice work here. He's got the first down to about the 30-yard line. They'll drop to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I think in this case, the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So, it's a win for the Packers. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL.